coming off of last year from a team standpoint, what do you kind of balance with the success you guys had and the motivation for this year?
I think we need to build on what we did last year, obviously. I mean, I think in terms of momentum, where this team was in 18, really good team in 18, and then last year to do what we did was great. I think that coming off a playoff loss, you have extra motivation because you get the taste of it. Like the winning the wild card game on the road, and then going into Houston and losing 5 games, and being that close, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. So, I mean, those are the things that motivate guys, and the things that experience, the playoff experience, to help mature guys. So, I think the team will be better for it.
Can you feel that from a conversation standpoint, even this early, just having talks with guys, the motivation level, and how it compares to
No, I wouldn't say that I haven't really talked to many guys about it, because I don't think I need to. I think it's just a fact. Like you work your tail off all off season, you come in, you're part of an organization, you perform, and you get to where you want to be, and then you come up short. And it's just a given. I mean, like the guys in the clubhouse, at most clubhouses, I mean, in most professional sports, like you get into a venue like that and an opportunity like that, and you come up short, it becomes motivation. And it helps to mature guys. It's just the way it is. So, to be close, it really stinks to come up short.
When you look at this rotation just in general, I mean, with the depth behind it as well, it just seems like this could be a pretty powerful group for anywhere in baseball.
Yeah, I think the challenge being health. It's difficult to stay healthy all year. It's difficult to make all your starts. It's just a fact of it. But the flexibility that we have as a pitching staff is, I think, second to none. I think we have the strongest pitching staff, top to bottom, and I'm including the guys that aren't going to be on the roster, that aren't going to be on the active roster, but that will be in that what I would consider the major league roster in AAA. They're big league pitchers. It's just they're not actively on the team, and that's a real strength. The guys are willing to come up and put their pride aside and come up and do a tough job, which is to compete at this level, try to make a living, and still do its best for the organization. I saw that happen a lot last year. Guys just kind of swallowed their pride and they went out and didn't make a fuss of it, and they went out and did their jobs, and then they get sent down and recalled. And but having those people in this organization, that's a big thing. Just not taking anything away from our starters or our everyday guys or relievers that are pitching in every game in a high leverage situations. Those guys are as important to what we're doing. So I think we have a really well-rounded staff.
Most of the core is back this year, but there were some changes.
Mm-hmm.
So are you kind of surprised with how much movement you guys did after 96?
Was I surprised?
Overall thoughts on it?
You look at things from an individual standpoint, right? Like, it's not the same. Avi wasn't the same as Darno. Like, those situations, Sogi wasn't the same. Like, it's just different. Like, Tommy's situation was just different. But you can't deny that those guys were a huge part of our success last year. They were guys that you plug in anywhere, and then they're out there doing their jobs. Some of the best ball players in the league. So it's, I don't know. It's nice when you go into spring training and you're with the same group you were with the year before. That when you had success, that's nice. That's a nice luxury to have. But I think the way that our organization works, Eric's extremely confident in the scouting analytics departments and bringing in guys, just trying to be flexible in that situation. So the same confidence that we had in the guys that were with us last year, I think, is still 100% there this year. I think we're going to be all right.
Kind of career high workload you had last year. Did you do anything different this offseason? Did you scale back, start later, or anything different?
I can't remember. I really can't. It's like you're trying to balance the load that you just went through. You pitched later in the season. I did. I threw more innings, made more starts. It's a fact. But I work from day one. I work from obviously with some kind of objective way where I'm measuring where I am, but I'm working back from day one, from opening day. I need to be ready for the first week of the season. So in order for that to happen, I kind of had to just get in there when I normally do. I had to start throwing kind of when I normally do. But no, I didn't make a conscious effort to alter that. I'm relying on the experience that I had last year in throwing a lot of innings, making a lot of starts. And I do think that actually helps you. Like, it helps you mentally. It might even help you physically to know that you can do it. For the longest time, I had no idea. I was like, that's a lot of innings. Like, that's a lot of starts. Just doubting yourself like the whole time, right? But you realize that, but a lot of that was because of because of Kyle and Cashy and their management and how they managed me last year, and the medical staff. I mean, that was a huge, all of those things. So, and everybody's still here. Cashy's still here, Kyle's still here, and everybody from the medical staff is still here.
And you're still here.
And I'm still here.
Have you and Kyle kind of talked about your workload during the spring? Like, what do you throw as much as you normally have? Or?
Yeah, well, you have to get ready for the season, right? It's like you're not in injury prevention mode. If you're in injury prevention mode, you limit your bullpens to maybe 5 pitches, and then you limit your live BPs to maybe 15 pitches, and then you ease into the season, and it's like you maybe throw an inning here and an inning there, right? It's like limiting the load on your body and your arm. But I have a job to do. They're paying me a lot of money to go out there and pitch, so I got to go out there and pitch. I can't just show up in May and say, now I feel good, right? It's a balancing act. So I think we feel confident in the methodology from last year and probably try to implement the same thing. Just manage the workload, just listen to my body, be open and honest with them, and hopefully by the end it'll be great.